This is Charles Kao with Travel Mall TV in Montego Bay, Jamaica at the Caribbean Marketplace with Jason Hensel, who is general manager of a place called Jake's Treasure Beach in Treasure Beach, Jamaica, in the southern part of Jamaica. And even more interesting, he is the founder and chairman of a foundation called BREDS, B-R-E-D-S, .org. Morning, Jason.
Morning. It's nice to be here with you.
Well, certainly want to share with our audience about what Jake's and BREDS does.
Well, I'm grateful because Travel Mall is interested in our story. My family started in Treasure Beach in 1941 with a little cottage. It's a little fishing village on the south coast. It's off the beaten track, and we call Treasure Beach the home of community tourism. My mother started a little restaurant 20 years ago. There were no phone lines, there were no electricity. Today my mother and I have worked together with a warm and dedicated members of staff. We have 50 rooms, we have 2 restaurants, we have the Driftwood Spa, and we have the Treasure Beach Sports Park. We also own our own airstrip called the Lionel Densham Airstrip, which is a private airstrip 10 minutes from the resort. Jake's has 1-bedroom cabins, 2-bedroom cottages, and 4-bedroom luxury villas. We are a boutique hotel. We have visitors from America, Canada, and England mainly. That probably makes up 95% of our visitors. When we started in Treasure Beach, the only visitors were German backpackers. So we are responsible for developing the destination. We have a massive level of pride and also responsibility, which is why we started BREDS, the Treasure Beach Foundation. We have become a model for community tourism, and we've leveraged Jake's and our guests and our suppliers to raise well over $3 million in the last 15 years that BREDS has started. We manage a fishing sanctuary with the Nature Conservancy. We work with 11 schools with 1,500 children with a sports program and educational program.
This is throughout Jamaica?
This is mainly in the Treasure Beach area of St. Elizabeth. And then our most recent partner is UNICEF, that we built a challenge course for team building. And we did that at a Treasure Beach Sports Park. Our vision there is to become the #1 sports park and academy in the Caribbean by 2015. We offer soccer camps, cricket camps, netball, basketball, tennis. We're going into track and field. We're starting an amateur boxing program. We want to be a model for youth development and community development. So this is what we do every day, all day. It's what I live by, and I believe that you can use tourism to leverage and empower people at the local grassroots level, and that's what gets me up in the morning and gives me energy throughout the day.
I can understand that.
It's something that I live by.
As you explained to me, it should say, is that the new challenge course program in conjunction with UNICEF also involved General Colin Powell's family, because his parents came from that part of Jamaica. And And so, as you explained to me, the challenge course bears the General's name.
It does. I've read all the General's books, and my wife said to me, why don't you ask him if you can name it? So I wrote to General Colin Powell through the U.S. ambassador here in Jamaica, and he wrote back such an incredible, quite emotional letter saying how much it meant to him that this type of program was going to be started in Jamaica, and that he gladly would lend his name to it. So it's officially called the General Colin Powell Challenge Course.
Big thing, big thing. Now, you were also describing to me, which was a very good example. I asked you, what are some concrete benefits of the sports program, sports youth development program, which involves kids from throughout Jamaica? Recount the story of what happened last weekend.
Last weekend we had 170 of our under 16 players that were being scouted by 9
What kind of players?
under soccer players. So we created a situation where 9 US coaches came down to scout talent for scholarships, and we put 170 of our under 16 soccer players together at the Treasure Beach Sports Park. So we do that with cricket, we do that with netball, basketball, tennis, we're going to do it with boxing and track and field. That this is really about community development, empowering people at the local level, leveraging tourism for a greater responsibility. You know, this is what it has just given us so much encouragement, so much opportunity to see kids being able to interact with top-level coaches on good facilities, because usually growing up in Jamaica in the rural parts, you may not have a coach, and the facilities would be generally pretty awful at the basic and primary school level.
Do you accept volunteers from overseas?
We do. Volunteers is a big part of what we do. People reach out to us all the time. Volunteerism is becoming a very big trend in travel. And we have partners such as Air Canada Vacations and other partners who are willing to come on board to support that.
What kind of volunteers do you seek?
We see Peace Corps volunteers who come for as long as 2 years, and then we'll have coaches who will come down for 3 days or a week or a month. So they will live in the community, they'll offer clinics, and they'll interact with locals, they'll talk to them about their culture. It's a cultural exchange. Last month we were lucky to host Venus and Serena Williams. They could have stayed at any villa in the world, and they chose to come to Jake's in Treasure Beach. We hosted them. We had 80 kids in a tennis camp. They were very graceful. They were amazed by the level of talent.
Wow.
They spoke to the kids. They gave them moral encouragement. They did interviews. You know, Venus and Serena Williams are the biggest names in tennis in the globe, and we had them right there in Treasure Beach, and these are the type of things, opportunities that we get and that we're making the most of.
Jason Hensel, General Manager of Jake's and founder and chairman of Breads. And that's, again, breds.org for those who want to learn more about this and participate. Thank you very much, not only for your time, for your excellent work, and look forward to your continued passion and benefits that you're bringing to the community.
I look forward to anything Travel Mode can do to help that, and we'd love to consider you as a partner.
Thank you.